Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, hey girl, hey, I'm Sharron. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today, y'all, we are going to be doing some island twist for the first time. And I have things to say. So let's get into it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced.
Hey y'all, so this is everything I used for this style. Braiding hair, some curly bulk hair, shine and jam, crochet needle, scissors, and rubber bands. So you know how I love to do. I love to work in sections. So I've already got 3 of my sections done. This is the section we're going to be working on today. So I'm just going to start off by parting it out. And I believe I have 4 rows on each front section. And again, try sectioning if you have not. It works wonders, especially in the back, because once you do in part 1 section in the back, you literally just have to match up the other side. So for this, I am doing rubber bands. Okay, it's more convenient for me because I like to part my whole head first and then go back in and do like whatever braid or twist I'm gonna do. And that's really because sometimes I'll do my parting one day and then go back in and do my twist or braids the next day. But anyways, you can braid it if you choose. I'm going to take the braided hair and crochet it in. And then I'm going to make sure I retighten the rubber band so it's like not super loose. It's not super tight, but it's not super loose either. And then I'm going to take shine and jam on my fingers. And then I'm going to twist. Now for this, I am twisting the hair and then twisting it together. Twisting the hair and then twisting it together. And then I'm taking the curly bulk hair and then putting it in between my fingers and then clipping it away, then pinching it and then twisting. So it's kind of like staying in place as I reposition my fingers to twist some more. Does that make sense? Hopefully you picking up what I'm laying down. So I'm just going to continue to twist. And then once I get to almost like the ends of my hair, I'm taking a shine and jam and really like coating my hair and then continuing to twist to make sure my hair is not sticking out too bad. And so once again, I'm going to take that curly bulk hair and then put it in between my fingers, clamp it away, and then pinch and then twist. Please make sure, like when you are doing this style, that you already have all of your hair laid out and just ready to grab, because it makes it so much easier because you could just grab and go. But yes, I'm just going to continue to twist, and I just showed you in slow-mo. Well, not slow-mo, but like real time. And for the ends, I'm going to braid it. I did some experimenting in the back, and I found that when just twisting it all the way down, it kind of started to unravel. So braiding it works best. We're going to run through that one more time, crocheting the hair into the root. You could also do like the braided root if you don't want the rubber bands, because the rubber bands do show. I'm not going to tell you no lie, sister. They show. But for me, it ain't that serious. I don't care. But anyway, so once it's crochet in, we're going to take the shine and jam on the fingers and twist. Remember, we're twisting individually and together. So we're twisting each strand and then twisting it together. Twisting each strand and twisting it together. I feel like that works best to kind of keep the twist a little bit tighter. And then once again, for adding in the curly hair, we're just going to put it in between our fingers, clip it away, and then pinch at the base and then start to twist. Again, we're pinching at the base to kind of like reposition our fingers to get it ready to start twisting. And yeah, once we get to the end, we are going to braid it so that she stays put, a little bit more put than just twisting it all the way down. Because like I said, when twisting it all the way down, it started unraveling. That did not work at all. And this last time, I'm literally not going to talk you through it. I just wanted to kind of give you a word of encouragement, sister, because the girls are always like, I can't do my own hair. I can never. And it's like, you can. All you need is determination. I always like to say, like, everything is figure outable, okay? You can figure out how to do anything if you're determined enough to do so. And of course, the first time is probably going to look raggedy, but the second time is going to look a little better. And the third time is going to look even better. And the fourth time is going to be like, oh, this looks like perfection. You know what I'm saying? So just try. You never know. And just think about it like this. Everything that you know how to do now, at one point you didn't know how to do it. And now some things you can literally do it with your eyes closed. You do it without thinking. It's like second nature. And it's the same for like your hair, your makeup, putting outfits together, whatever it is. You just have to have the determination and you can do it. Trust me. Okay? Okay. So now that that's over, let's get into this dipping process. Cause baby, this hair would not curl, okay? And this is supposed to be like toxic free hair or whatever. And I don't know if that has something to do with it, but it would not curl. So I had already tried to curl it off camera, didn't work. So then I had tried it again, and I did some flexi rods and some perm rods. So you can't see the perm rods, I don't think. Oh yeah, you can see some of them. So I did some flexi rods and some perm rods because I was just trying to see, like, maybe it's not curling because the flexi rod is making it too loose looking. So let me try the perm rods. And so that's what I did. I did find that the perm rods made the curl a little bit tighter. So when it did start to like fall and lose its curl, it still had a little bit of extra curl. You know what I'm saying? Because it was tighter. And I obviously dipped off camera because, like, please. And I literally had to say a prayer because I was like, I don't have time for this again. Okay? Because this would have been my second time dipping it. So I was like, please don't play with me. And I was trying to be very careful when taking it down because, like I said, it wasn't working out for me. Okay? But look, the perm rod, like I said, much better situation, much better outcome, much cuter. Okay? The flexi rod was still a little shaky. Okay? It was giving very much so limp. All right? Limp. But by this point, I was like, it just is what it is. Okay, we're leaving it just like this. And like I said, everything don't gotta be perfect. It was cute enough and it will suffice. The style still came out super cute. So this is the final look. Okay, so this is the finished look. Let's get into it because I have a lot to say. So first of all, in terms of the ends, I do feel like when I dipped it the second time around, they curled a little bit better. I don't know if it's because, for one, I left the rods in until I was like completely dressed and ready, like makeup done and all of that stuff. Or if it's because the second time around, I made sure the water was quite literally scorching hot. And that's not something that I typically have to do. Obviously, the water needs to be hot and boiling hot, but scorching hot, like, I don't usually have to do that. So I don't know if it was one or the other, or if it was a collaborative effort. Like, I don't know. But the second time around, it was much better. Now, when I initially was going to do this style, normally I don't like to look up tutorials or anything like that. I see a photo and then I'm like, okay, I kind of know what needs to be done to get a you know, close enough look to the style. You know what I'm saying? But for these, I was so confused about the ends because I'm like, how are they gonna, like, how are the ends staying together? Because twist and braiding hair, you know, like, for me, they don't really go together real bad. So I was like, how are the girls getting the ends to stay put? And I looked up a lot of videos. Now, I was only watching short form videos because, like I said, I just wanted to see what they was doing for the ends because I was confused. And I did not see any videos of the girls showing what they was doing for the ends. So with the braiding hair, I was confused. And what I did was, and I don't know if I said this already in the video, but I experimented in the back. I did one where, like, I just twisted it all the way down. And then I did one where I twisted it because that first one was like, this is gonna unravel. Like, and then the second one, I was like, let me braid it a little bit at the end. And so that's what I did. Now, again, I only watched short form videos, so there probably was somebody out there showing how to do it, like how to do the ends in long form. But, like, I was like, I don't need to see a full tutorial. I just want to see the ends. Anyway, so I found that, like, the braiding it at the end worked best. Now the braids are still unraveling, like, because I don't know, like from the twist and then going into the braid, it was still kind of like untwisting the other way. So like, even though I braided the ends, like they were still unraveling a bit. Now they are not going to completely come loose, but like, you know, I'll show you. So like this, like you see, focus. Okay, camera don't want to focus, but I feel like you can still see it. So like you see, like unraveling like that. Now I feel like it's not gonna completely come loose. Still, it just was like, okay, like that works, but I don't know realistically how long this is supposed to last. Oh, and I must say the best pro to this, because like I said, I don't really feel like this is going to be like something that lasts a long time. Like I feel like once I sleep on this for a couple of nights, you know, she might be looking a little shaky. But one thing that I really like about this, baby, this is lightweight. Okay, this feels like nothing on my head. And I really appreciate that. And I feel like, to be honest, like this really did not take me a long time at all. I did do the parts a little bit larger. Like I didn't do them like super small, but I didn't do them super jumbo either. So I feel like this was not a long process at all. And this time around when doing my hair, I was listening to music. And I think I may have found like my way. You know what I'm saying? Normally I'm like watching a show or something like that. I was listening to music and I was just like jamming out. I like that. This was really just for me to like wrap up my thoughts on this, because I feel like this looks gorgeous. Okay, are you crazy? Like this looks so pretty. I love the way this looks. I just don't feel like this would be something that is like super long lasting. I don't know that to be a fact. I've never done it. This is my first time. I will have to wear it and see. But I just feel like my hair, as soon as I am in the gym working out and sweating, my hair is gonna get poofy, and then I feel like it's gonna be like super noticeable. You're gonna see it sticking out, and then again as the twists just kind of start to loosen up a bit, I just feel like my tea is gonna be clogged. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of those locks that I did, those like mermaid locks from Outre, where they had like some twist and some locks. They were so pretty. This is kind of like what this is giving me, but it's just all twist, but it's just very pretty. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go. I feel like I've been here talking your head off this entire time, so I'm just gonna go. Like I said, I just wanted to come and give my final thoughts on the style. And I guess like it's not my final thoughts, because I have to wear it to see like how she holds up, but my final thoughts for now. So let me know down in the comments what you thought of the video and of the style. Have you tried these? Like, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments, and I will catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, your weekend, whatever it may be, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay.